Okay, cool. Hey, what's going on, guys? Donald Look Me Up here, and today we're doing something a little different. A little teaching video thing. It's a segment I'm working on and trying something completely different, so I hope you guys enjoy. And here we go. So, you want to play League of Legends, and it is featuring me, Mr. Dr. Professor Donut, and I am going to teach you about this. Yeah. So you want to play League of Legends. First question of it, what is League of Legends and what is the objective? League of Legends is a multiplayer online battle arena, or MOBA for short. There are plenty of them out there. Heroes of the Storm, Dota 2. Those have been around for a while. Well, Heroes of the Storm came after. And there's plenty of other MOBAs that you can find on mobile phones, stuff like that. There's a multitude of game modes. Summoner's Rift, the common one, 5v5. ARAM, 5v5, but it's all random, all mid. That's what ARAM stands for. Howling Abyss, 3v3. It's a miniature version where it's just, 2 lanes and a jungle area. And then there's rotating game modes that vary for whatever is wanting, whatever Riot wants to put out there as a rotating game mode. For Earth, which is kind of way back when. I can explain that in a different video. Where it's just you play, it's ultra rapid fire. That's what it stands for. Is that you can literally just keep spamming abilities, don't run out of mana, and it's just have fun. And then there's various other game modes. I can barely keep up with them all. Win. That's the objective. Just kidding, but really, winning is always fun, but also learning as you go, even if you lose. Farming minions. CS, which stands for creep score. Farming minions will help a lot. You can be behind, but if you're able to farm minions and actually get gold off of it, it benefits you a lot. Taking objectives, towers, dragons, or Drake, or drag, whatever you want to call it. Rift Herald, Baron, inhibitors, Nexus, all of which are objectives in the game. On top of miscellaneous warding. Wards save lives. That is a mini objective that every role, and I will go down the line, each one, as we progress. Kill enemy champions. Yes, kill enemy champions. That helps. But don't focus on just killing them. Farm minions. If you get the setup and you can actually get them, great. If they run off, don't chase them down all the time, because there's a chance that the enemy, someone might be coming, roaming the lanes and coming down and ambushing you, or gank, if you will. Jungler, which again I will go further on to explain. So this is the Summoner's Rift map, just all this, and it's divvied up in this way. So yep, Summoner's Rift. So right there, this is your mid lane. Mainly mages, assassin, melee assassins and stuff like that, but you can try other things in the mid lane. And then warding, usually they'll ward right here primarily, and then if you get later on, there's more wards that you can buy, a control ward, or as we call it, pink. You can put in this little bush over here or down here, somewhere along the line, so that you have vision on your map, so that you can kind of see. And it's a little mini map that looks just like this, but it's smaller, and it's down here usually, and it just helps you to see where your enemy, if there's enemy visuals, and it just gives you that map awareness. That is a key word for this game, is map, awareness. The bot lane, my favorite lane. This is where I primarily, and for those of you who have been watching my channel, this is where I mainly play, is the bot lane down here. I was pointing at my computer screen. I don't have anything with me doing this. I wish I had a big projector board and then a little pointy stick and I could start slapping the... Yeah, I don't have that yet. But I'm going to start with this in the little mouse. So bot lane is where I primarily am primarily marksmen's, and then supports, whether it be a tanky support, which I will kind of give you a little rundown slightly, and then I'm going to be doing more segments of this later to really go down and break down each role accordingly. Even if it's a lane that I don't know 100%, I will still explain it to the best of my ability. And then for those of you who know it more, you can always give your input in the comments below and be like, hey, Donut, you missed a detail here for top lane or jungle or whatever. And I will gladly take that, and then I can correct it. Then you have the top lane. It's kind of like its own little island in a way, where like if you're a top laner, like you're up here, it's tanks, stuff like that. You're just kind of up here, and very rarely do they roam. They'll teleport. If bot lanes, if we're under tower over here, and we're getting shoved in, if we're on this side, and there's a ward like way up over here in this bush, top lane, sometimes if they're ahead or whatever, if they are ahead of the game and they have teleport, they will teleport down to help us, in the bot lane, or they can even teleport mid, or they can do stuff, but most of the time they're on a little island and they're farming and beating on the other top laner, and that's it. Then you have topside jungle. For this side over here, the blue side, we have blue buff over here, enemy red buff over there, and a bunch of little jungle camps all in there, which I will point out each one later. And then you have the bot side jungle, where red buff for us is down here, if you're on the blue side. But it's a term that you'll hear is like enemy topside jungle, bot side jungle. There's the river down in here. I didn't put river, but I could just point it out. You got the little river, bot side, top side river. There's a little scuttle crab in the center that kind of gives you some vision if you can take it. That's another objective that I did not list earlier, but it is an objective for junglers. Sometimes mid lane, bot lane, top lane, you can break away if your enemy like left and you're just letting the lane shove itself. There's a lot of things I'm going about that you're all like, what does this mean? I will get to it. Any questions of it, you can also let me know in the comments below, and I will bring it up into my further videos of this, segments of going through each one and breaking it down for you guys and making it as simple as I can make it, because I am not a pro at this game, as you can tell. I'm only in bronze, but I'm giving you my input on it and helping you guys kind of get a general understanding and then just progress from there and improve your game. I'm kind of just giving you guys the icing on a cake. I'm just giving you, you just wipe your finger on, taste the icing. Yeah, that's what I'm giving you guys for right now, because I'm not that good at explaining it, but I'm doing my best. Let's go. So, there are so many champions. Yes, I'm not kidding. There are so many champions right now. As of January 13th, 2019, there is a grand total of 143 total champions, and that's not including champions that are also getting added to it as a rework and being changed. Riot still does plan on releasing more as seasons progress, rework some of the earlier champions. There are a lot of them that are being touched on. Excuse me. Kayle and Morgana kind of got a mostly visual, cosmetic, and some changes to their abilities. Kayle was mainly the full rework. Morgana was just kind of like a tweak. This is kind of your start off, like season 6, 7, I believe, is this one where it's kind of, you got, most of them had some, visual update. Evelynn was still like old Evelynn. For those of you who know who Evelynn is, Kayle, same thing. She is right there. That's the old artwork. Taric, same thing. So a few of them are like have been reworked since this picture. But just to kind of give you a general idea, this is just a little bit of them. Oh yeah, this was way before my boy Jhin came out, because he should be like right in this area. But yeah, so you have a lot of these guys, and then a whole lot more, plus updates and stuff like that. here are some of the champions that are my favorite. This is Thresh. He is a support. He's tanky. He has a lot of, good control. He can hook, pull an enemy towards you. He can flay them, knock them towards you, slow. He has a shield that also you can grab, which people don't listen. He is a meme of take the fucking lantern. Grab the fucking lantern and just use it to get away, because a lot of AD carries, attack, damage carries, they die because they forget about the lantern. I have forgotten about his lantern a lot. And then playing as Thresh, I'm like, dude, lantern, why you not grab? Then you have one of my other favorites as a support, Nautilus. He is so tanky. He can kind of like pull. He's got a couple knockups. He's got shields. He can, root somebody for a brief second by knocking him upside the head with an anchor, and I love it. He's so much fun. Zyra, or the League of Legends Poison Ivy. She is a plant. That's a horrible way to say it. She is a mage who uses plants. Seedlings that can shoot at you. She can root you with vines. She can, poke you with thorny vines from the ground and take big ones and knock you. She's awesome. She's very, very much burst damage, control. She's so much fun to play. And then there's this guy, this asshole, Teemo. Or as you will hear a lot of, Satan. He is the devil of League of Legends. Everyone calls him Satan. He is the trolliest guy, next to another one that I will be pointing up because he's another favorite of mine because of how trolly they are. He just plants mushrooms. You walk into him, you die. And he's just so much fun to play. People hate him. And a lot of people hate me for saying that I love Teemo. He's not one that I main, but I do like to play him every once in a while. Leona, another tanky support with a lot of control, and by that, she stuns a lot. She's got 3 different stuns. One of them can be a stun if you get them right in the center of it. Otherwise, it slows them. She also has shields, and she does actually do some damage. She's fun. I really like playing Leona. Heimerdinger, or the Donger. Yeah, he has a really long name. He is the other troll, like Teemo, with turrets and rockets and grenades and making a big one. Big turret, a bunch of rockets, a giant stun grenade. I like playing him. There is a friend of mine in one of my older videos that did a build on Heimer that was kind of like a siege build where it was just like rush an item called the ZZ Rot Portal, and it was just take down turrets as fast as you can. He did no damage, but he was literally pushing lanes like it was nobody's business, and it was so much fun. And then I tried it, and I was like, oh my god, this is great. This is one of the money makers. Not literally money maker, but she's one of my favorites. Caitlyn. And then my boy, the other AD carry, marksman, Jhin. Which right there, my top 2. Most of my games, if you've been watching, most of them you see Jhin or Caitlyn. Yes, I'll play like Jinx or a Sivir or Vayne, or I'll play other ones. I can, but these ones are like my go-to. I kind of lean towards the term one trick. I main them a lot and I play them a lot. So it's like if I really want to win or try to win, they're safe picks. More so Caitlyn. She is a safe pick in most situations in gameplay. Jhin, I just love his design. He's just so much fun. He's very artistic in the way he kills enemies, and he also can snipe, but he's also got a, he's got a nice little like 4 shooter in this case. For his passive, he only gets 4 shots. One of them is to crit, and then he gets movement speed and stuff. I really enjoy him. So the ranked game mode, or as we like to call it, Elo Hell. Especially in the lower ranks where I stand. It is hell, especially when you get into promos. For some reason, you are just set up with a bunch of people that it's very hard to carry. And then, they're difficult to communicate with, and there are people that are, not the kindest of people. There are plenty of choice words, but there is a thing called mute. And you can go over their name, and there's like a little microphone or like a little chat button, and if you hit that, or if you just don't want to talk to anybody and just focus on you can do that, and then you just in chat type mute all, and you don't hear from anybody. So people that would try to flame you or say to report you because you're feeding an enemy and making them built with gold and stuff like that, or if you're intentionally feeding or inting, if you will, I will do a rundown glossary if you guys want to kind of give you the League of Legends lingo that I'm still learning. In some cases, most cases, I have kind of understood a lot of it, but there's still other lingos, word terminologies out there that I don't know. I still don't even know how to ping if enemy has vision. I keep seeing people ping that. I don't know how to do it. I will literally just do a regular type in chat. There's a ward. Anyway, so we have in this we have the Iron Division, which is introduced for people who are going into ranked and are maybe not that good or trying to still understand but want to rank. It's the Iron Division. It's like the lowest of low, which is kind of weird that bronze is higher than iron. But hey, you Riot, you do you. But all of them are ranked 4 being the lowest, 1 being the highest, and then you can go into a promotional series, win 2 out of 3, and then later on it gets into out of 5. But 4 to 1, then you have the bronze divisions, where I'm currently at bronze 1, as I pointed to the 1 there. I'm bronze 1 right now. I was silver last season. I'm aiming to get back and going farther. Silver, I will get back to silver. No problem there. And silver is still pretty good. It's still difficult. You have people in bronze and stuff like that. But it's just getting used to the game, understanding it. Don't let people get to you. I always will report. That's just me. Because even if Riot doesn't do anything, just letting it be known out there, and especially if you report them, it kind of puts them into the whole, there's less likely a chance that you're going to encounter said player again. But in any case, I could also be wrong on that, so don't quote me there. But I try to be like, look, I try to have zero tolerance for people that are very, very toxic to the community and like to down talk, because you don't know another player's mindset. They could be having a bad day and unwinding on League of Legends, which is really weird to do because this is such an interesting community of good people, and then you have the toxic people that say a lot of different things, but it's still fun. So you have gold, you have platinum, which I have a few friends that are in platinum and will smurf, which is make another account and play the lower divisions and just play very, very well and make other players be like, wow. Diamond, and then you go into master, which doesn't have any of these divisions, grandmaster, and then finally challenger, where everyone wants to be. And then these are basically what they all look like. You have your iron, bronze. This is kind of what the ranked season of 2019 looks like. And then I will thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoy this, so let me know in the comments below if you did enjoy this. And I aim to do more of these and to put more time into it and try to edit it more and stuff like that. Haven't gotten it figured out. So this is just kind of like an introduction of something new that I'm doing. But be sure to subscribe to my channel if you enjoy. Give that like button a boop. Ring that bell for notifications so when I upload, you guys get to see it right away. Also, let me know what you think in the comments down below. If there's something that I missed, something I should add, something else I should do, things like that, let me know in the comments. All of your feedback is greatly accepted, and I always take into consideration and work around that. And follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Instagram. Just go on any of those and look for Donut. Look me up. You will find me. And also, you can ask me questions on Twitter and stuff like that. And I will also, try to give you guys a little shout out here. Like, hey, so-and-so on Twitter asked me this. I'm going to answer that question for you. If I find the answer or come up with it, I will gladly do that. I will do my best. Also, in my later classes, I will discuss each lane individually. That's what I'm doing. This is kind of like kindergarten class. That's what I'm going with. Yeah, we're going to roll with that. So I'm going to just kind of give you a rundown for those who haven't played and seem interested. I'm trying to give you guys just like a basic idea of the game and not to scare you away with, stuff like that, but I try to give you my knowledge on it, and then you can take that further. Advanced terminology, basic league, community, lingo. I will make a glossary and fire off each one with definitions and stuff like that. I will also aim to address any questions you have for me, answer them to the best of my ability. Also, be sure in the comments, like I said before, Twitter page, all of that, it's in the video description below. And that is the end of that. So thank you again. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. I will upload more gameplay, commentary, and stuff like that. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Mr. Dr. Professor Donut out.